Hi everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to July. It is July 2nd already. Yes, the 4th of July is around the corner. Everyone's going to be safe, right? Please. Thank you. All right, headlines. Jumping in with Hershey's turns heads with brand new health-conscious candy bar. It's called the king size. Yeah, you weren't eating enough. You need to eat more. That's what's wrong with it. In order to be healthy, you got to eat more chocolate. Not really. That's I just completely made that up. Do not eat more chocolate. That was bad advice on my part. Shame on Carl. Gosh. Next up, Matthew Broderick vest, the vest he's wearing right there, from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, expected to fetch huge number at auction. Yeah, they're going to sell that. Someone's going to buy it to hang it in their house, to say that they have Ferris Bueller Day Off's vest. Don't sleep on this movie, however, Alana and Ariana. Just saying, it's a really good, really funny comedy movie that fit for a king for all ages and all time frames and when you were born and things like that. It's a really good show. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Go check that out. All right. Next up, Bojangles restaurant introduces breakfast burrito for limited time. Yes, burrito. They're not being ridiculous. They're to play on their name. We don't have Bojangles around here. I don't even know where they're from, but burrito, Bojangles, burrito is kind of weird. I don't know. But the burrito looks kind of good. Who knows? All right, bonus headline because we have the 4th of July coming up. Fire up the grill. Chef quality hot dogs for your 4th of July menu. Okay, that is an abomination of a hot dog. Don't get fancy, people. It's a hot dog, not fancy. They're not meant to be fancy. They're not fancy. It's just a hot dog. Slap some chili on it, some mustard and ketchup if you want. Ketchup's a little questionable. You can throw some chili on there, like I said, or you can throw some chili on there, like I did say. But best is probably just put some chili on there. I mean, really. I don't think I can be more clear. Chili on the hot dog is the way to go. Cheese, onion, on top of the chili, on top of the hot dog, you got this. All right, that's for your 4th of July meal. Don't get all fancy with the hot dog and pretend like it's not still just a hot dog. Whew. Next up, we have going back into the bearded past with Zach.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Wednesday, July 2nd. Yeah, it's July, you guys. So let's get right down to it. Let's go ahead and go back in the bearded past with Zach. Today in history, 1937, Amelia Earhart and her partner flying officially disappeared. This was the last contact. They disappeared on this day. Also on this day in history, in 1776, yes, we celebrate our Day of Independence on July 4th. Why? Because that's the day everybody signed it. The day it was voted and went into effect technically, it was voted on today, July 2nd. That's in 1776. It was the Continental Congress adopts the Lee Resolution severing ties with the Kingdom of Great Britain. So this was technically today. The Declaration of Independence was not adopted until July 4th, so that's therefore why we celebrate it on the 4th, but the votes all went in today. Also, too, in history, 1863, we're at the second day of Gettysburg. Also, over on the Mississippi River, we have some intense fighting as well with Ulysses S. Grant and Pemberton on Vicksburg. These are two crucial battles that will wrap up on the 3rd and the 4th of July, okay? Gettysburg will end on the 3rd, and the 4th of July, Vicksburg will end. Actually, the city of Vicksburg did not celebrate 4th of July again until 1948, you guys, just to give you a little heads up on that one. That's how pissed they were. Also, too, you had on this day, and one of the big things about the second day of Gettysburg was the Battle of Little Round Top, an amazing. Basically, it was in their books that they learned how to fight tactics, war tactics, and Joshua Chamberlain essentially saved the Union Army with his charge down Little Round Top that day. Also, too, in history, you have the Civil Rights Movement. U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson signs the Civil Rights Act of '64. Now, this meant to prohibit segregation in public places. And so remember, though, too, the civil rights was technically about ending. I mean, I know at the time we think of Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, and all the African Americans that were very influential on that. But also, too, ultimately, this bill and the Civil Rights Movement is part of a movement, for those with disabilities, those of any different, color, race, religion, you name it. I mean, so the Civil Rights Movement was a lot larger than just that. That was signed into effect by Lyndon B. Johnson in 1964. And the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with today, the end of South Vietnam ends today, 1976. So we pulled out of Vietnam in '72. The official fall of Vietnam happened today, 1976. Communist North Vietnam, they basically said they annexed it, South Vietnam completely, and they formed the Unified Socialistic Republic of Vietnam. Most of our America, at least America's involvement, we saw all of our folks, the big, you see it's a famous picture, you'll see our video, it's the people holding on to the helicopter flying out of the Capitol that last day, and that was 1972. So, but it didn't officially change over into hands and go into the Socialist Republic until '76, guys. I hope you have a great 4th of July. Enjoy your independence. Remember, that's the day that it was signed. Remember, the Battle of Vicksburg ends also on July 4th. It cut the Confederacy in two. And have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye now.
All right, very good. Thank you for that. Next up, we have Austin's movie review. Hopefully, it's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller's, and if it's not, maybe Austin can review later Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Right here.
Hey y'all, it is I, Austin, once again to talk about movies coming at you faster than the Spanish Inquisition.
Go on, treadle.
Pardon?
One old crossbeam's gone out of skew on treadle.
I don't understand what you're saying.
One of the crossbeams has gone out askew on the treadle.
But what on earth does that mean?
I don't know. Mr. Wentworth just told me to come in here and say that there was trouble at the mill, that's all. I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
And that clip isn't just simply me coming up with something random off the top of my head, although I don't blame you for thinking that. This time I'm going to be talking about something related to Monty Python. In this case, it is Monty Python and the Holy Grail from 1975, featuring, well, the original 6 members of Monty Python. Those being John Cleese, Eric Idle, Michael Palin, Terry Jones, Terry Gilliam, and Graham Chapman. And basically, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is essentially a comedic retelling of basically the story of King Arthur's crusade for the Holy Grail. And pretty much everything that is following in the suit, including a Frenchman that claims to have the Holy Grail and multiple other grails, and a killer rabbit. And really this is probably one of the funniest movies really of all time, especially after 50 years, because it's just a well-written, well-acted, it's a well-orchestrated comedy, just basically poking fun at the legend of King Arthur and doing so in a way that only Monty Python really could, complete with many assortment of random gags to silly little songs like Knights of the Round Table and so on and so forth. Like, it's a very, very funny movie and one that you should definitely check out.
All right, fine, Austin. That is an absolutely fabulous movie. Next time you can do Ferris Bueller's Day Off. But Monty Python and the Holy Grail, absolutely. It is brilliantly funny, but here's the problem. The jokes are sometimes really, sometimes it takes some deep thinking to understand the joke, but they're really intelligent jokes and they're really funny. But it's not everybody's cup of tea. So I suggest everyone try and watch it. And if you get a few jokes in and you're like, I don't get it, turn it off. You're not going to get the rest of them either. But you might really get it. You might like it. You might think it's really funny. So you should check it out. If you haven't seen it, you should give it a shot. Right? All right, next up. Would you oh, wait. You know what? Scratch. Stop. What am I doing? I completely forgot what I was supposed to do. It's because she's hiding behind the camera. We're going to do another interview.
I forgot about that.
We're going to do another interview. So you got to see a few things. Okay, that's important because, you know, this person actually, I'm going to do a little setup for this person. When I interviewed her, first I was like, you know what? I don't know how it's going to work out. And then she said she loves movies. But she didn't just say she loves movies. She said she loves going to the movie theaters. And then she said she loves movie popcorn. And then she understood the concept of when I say extra butter, that means fill the bag up half the way, put some butter in there, and then fill the bag up some more and put some more butter in there. She understood the concept and I was like, oh, we're hiring her. That was it. Ariana, come on in. Yeah, I'm a freak about the movies.
Yay! That's literally why I got hired.
100%.
Yes.
Everything else okay.
Down the drain. Didn't matter.
It wasn't completely down the drain, just mostly. It was kind of like circles.
Yeah.
Probably laboring that to it. So, you love the movies.
Yes.
We'll get to the other part about you working here, but let's talk movies for a minute.
Forget all my qualifications.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Who needs those anyway? We just need to talk about
Yeah,
movies.
exactly.
So what was the last movie you saw in the movie theater?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
It can't be that tough. You go kind of often.
I know, I do go kind of often. I think the last movie that I saw in the movie theaters was Sinners.
Oh, Sinners.
Yeah.
Okay, I have not seen that, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. What is that? Was it really good?
It was pretty good.
Oh, pretty good. So
Pretty
not all the hype that. So let me get square with something here first. Because, you know, I talk to some people and they've like never seen any of the movies I bring up. I bring up movies and they're like, I've never seen that. I bring up another movie I think that everyone's seen. I've never seen that. It's like some people, I'm not going to name any names, Alana, but they've never seen anything.
Yeah.
So,
live under a rock.
Yeah, pretty much. What planet are you from?
You're talking to someone that's like 60 years younger than you.
So, where would you rank yourself on being like a movie buff? Not just going to the movie theaters, but like movies and your love of movies and stuff like that.
If I'm being generous, I'll say an 8.
Okay.
But if I want to humble myself, I'm going to say 7.5.
Awesome. Wow. Really humbling there. Nice job. Right in there. Nice. Gotta get another pocket there. Okay. There you go. 7.5.
It's important to ground yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Keep yourself humble, guys.
Right. Absolutely. 7.5. Do you have like a favorite genre?
Oh, okay. You guys are going to hate me, but rom-com or comedy, especially like in the 90s.
Okay.
In the 90s.
Okay.
Those movies were so funny, and they need to bring that genre back. I'm starting a protest for that.
I'm with you. I'm not a fan of rom-coms, mostly because I think since the 90s, they've been butchered and beaten up and are crap.
I agree.
At this point, there's so many that I've watched that are just, they're garbage. But the ones in the 90s, it was like, it was new, Sleepless in Seattle and all those, You've Got Mail. They weren't all with Tom Hanks, but they were really good movies back then. And then they just became this kind of tired. So I'm with you. I would like to see that revived in the right way. Yeah. You just don't see it as much.
You don't.
Okay. So at first when you said that, I was like, 7.5, huh?
No, 90s rom-com.
90s rom-coms. Okay, I got you. So rom-coms number 1, what's number 2? If rom-coms aren't in the theaters, what are you going to see? Just anything and everything, or you got kind of your pick?
I love an action film.
Okay.
And that's probably because I have brothers.
Yeah.
So
makes sense.
I'll get behind that. Or a good thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite action movie?
Ooh, okay. Probably, it's considered action and sci-fi, but this is because it's a family favorite, but it's Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
And my brothers and I will reenact
the
scenes, yes. So I have to know the lines. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you guys all big Star Wars fans, or is it okay?
Yeah.
That makes even more
We're a
sense.
big Star Wars family.
Big Star Wars family. Do you
Yep.
guys like all get dressed up for like Halloween or certain events or anything?
Halloween. So we're trying to do a theme this year
Yeah.
and have our house like Star Wars themed.
Oh,
So yeah.
that would be pretty cool. Nice. Do you guys ever go to Disneyland and do the Star Wars stuff? Have you been there to see the Star Wars land?
Yeah, I've been to Disneyland once. I was supposed to go my senior year and I got canceled.
Oh, senior trip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did go to Star Wars Land. It was very cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so immersive. It's really like, at first, because I'm a huge Disney fan, Disneyland. So that's some Star Wars music going on.
I know.
So I'm a Disneyland kind of not fanatic, but my wife and I met at Disneyland. I love Disneyland. We go all the time. Kids raised in Disneyland and stuff. So when Star Wars Land was coming in, I had some apprehension to it a little bit. Not being too much of a traditionalist, but I had some apprehension to it. And when I went in there for the first time, I was like, this is absolutely amazing. They did such a good job at it. It's really, really cool. So I love
agree.
that. Yeah. All right, so okay. Let's talk more about movies.
Okay.
So favorite, are you gonna go watch the Jurassic Park in the movie theater?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I watched when Jurassic Park came out. I've told the story before, so I'll shorten it up a little bit. I was sick in high school. I went to the pharmacy with my mom. On this little rack of paperback books was this book with the dinosaur bones on it, and it's like, I need something to do. I grabbed it. I've never read a book at this point in my life, cover to cover like this. Grabbed the book. I was sick. I went home and I read that book. I was just glued to the book. It was so crazy amazing. And when I was feeling a little bit better, one of my friends came over and I'm telling him about this awesome book, and he's like, oh yeah, they're making that in a movie. It's coming out next year. It's like, what? You gotta be kidding me. And I was just so like, from that point until that movie came out, I just couldn't wait. They didn't let you buy your tickets early back then because it came out in 93, 2 or 3, I think 3. But I went on opening day, and then I went like 4 or 5 times after that. Like anybody that would go, I was like, I'll go with you. I took my parents, I took friends from high school. I didn't even sit with my parents. The theater was so full, I had to like sit way back from by myself, which is something I never did. But I absolutely just loved that movie.
Gary. Carl, was it your short version of your story?
Yeah. Was that the short version? Yeah, there's no short versions of my stories. Who am I kidding?
Had 5 minutes.
I rate myself as a storyteller as an 8. If I'm humbling myself, 7.5.
We're just gonna have to have that on the wall somewhere. Just remember, guys.
Humble yourself. Yeah. Well, it's awesome. I absolutely love that you love movies. When we did the interview, actually what I thought was really cool is that when you were talking about something you like to do, you felt like it was important to go to the movie theaters to help support them.
Yeah.
And that was like, and I yelled about that on this for like when we came back from COVID and I was doing these, I would constantly tell them, go, because we need to support our theaters. And so that was towards the end of the interview. I was already sold, by the way. Her qualifications are precede herself. So we're very happy to have you. What do you like so much? When we start a new job, we have all these kind of preconceived notions in our head of what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
It probably didn't match that, but what are you loving about it?
I love the clients, if I'm being honest. They're very respectful. They make me feel appreciated. You know, they remind me that I chose the right career path.
Yeah.
I definitely love my coworkers too. They're very supportive and
Kidding.
yeah, all except Carl. No.
Oh, well, that guy,
Yeah,
it's
that
because
guy.
he's a 7.5 in the
Yeah.
storytelling. I mean, if we got to be fair, we got to be fair.
Yeah, we gotta humble him a little
That's a little
bit.
bit more, yeah.
Yeah. But they've been very supportive and appreciative of my work, and I love that.
What are you looking forward to as your time here goes on and you think about down the road a little bit? Is there anything you're looking forward to?
I think as I go into like my master's program, like implementing what I learn into my master's program, hopefully here, that way we can kind of branch the program out into different types of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that kind of thinking. Very
Yeah.
cool. we're very excited to have Ariana here. She's been a great addition to the team. And I've heard nothing but okay things, mostly 7.5s.
7.5.
7.5s from the clients about how she's doing.
Yeah.
So good job. We'll try and get her up to an 8, but we'll get there. Yeah, we'll just gotta keep her humble right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, well, welcome, thank you, and would you rather?
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think I'd rather eat pizza for the rest of my life.
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
I'd rather eat pizza.
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
Pizza.
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
Oh, good question. I love pizza. It's my favorite food. Can't go wrong with pizza.
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
I would definitely eat pizza.
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
Pizza?
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
You cannot go wrong with pizza. I'd rather eat that.
Would you rather eat chocolate for the rest of your life or pizza?
Chocolate all day.
Eat nothing but chocolate or eat nothing but pizza?
Pizza.
Really?
Because at least there's some nutrition to that, right?
Okay,
there has
fair.
to be something.
That's fair.
Something.
Yeah.
And then it's too much chocolate's like, ugh.
Yeah. Are you a candy fan?
As a kid I was. And now that I've grown, I'm like, can't do it.
Yeah. I'm not into it nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Sweets just don't do the same. I actually don't love pizza the way I used to, but if I had to pick between the two to survive, it's got to be the pizza. Because you're right, it does have some nutritional value. Eesh, unless it's got pineapple on it, in which case it might actually kill you. So
Yeah.
I've heard, I'm just saying.
Yeah, pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Yeah! Woo!
I'm cutting the recording right now. Right now, you're both out of here.
She is an 8 every day.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, every day. All
Actually, right now I'm a 10 for that.
10, yes, 10.5, and it's not even possible.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
Whatever.
All right, next up, we do have Zach giving it another shot. Now, this is the other Zach. He's not going back in the bearded past. He's going back to the nostalgic past. So it's not bearded past Zach, it's nostalgic past Zach. Am I close? I might be close. Let's see right here.
Welcome to another episode of Nostalgia, and this one I'm going to be talking about a commercial. It's called Zoo Pals. It's about plates with animals with silly faces. Here's it right now.
Zoo Pals, quack, quack, Zoo Pals. Zoo Pals make eating fun. When you clean your plate, then you see their face. Hoot, hoot, Zoo Pals. Ribbit, ribbit, Zoo Pals. Woof, woof, Zoo Pals. Zoo Pals make eating fun. Zoo Pals.
All right, thank you for that, Zach, for the nostalgic past. Very cool. And Ariana, thank you for being a 10.5 and not appreciating pineapple on pizza.
That's right.
I mean, really, honestly, the next time you apply for a job and I'm the guy interviewing, all you have to do is, I love movies, I hate pineapple on pizza. Done, hired every day, every day. Yeah. I'll accept a 7.5 in all other aspects of her work. But when it comes to the pizza, no pineapple is like a, absolutely. All right, any hobbies we should know about?
Ooh, okay.
Oh, let's do two things, just
wait.
because I'm really interested now. Okay, so first, what's your hobby? But then two, it's the get to know you game where tell us something that we wouldn't.
I should have worn my cool socks today. I normally wear really cool socks to work.
Okay.
And I should have brought them, but I don't. I have regular socks.
Oh, that's like a 6.5 in the sock department. That's
I try to
really
be
humble.
sophisticated. Yeah, I try to be sophisticated today.
Okay, hobby.
My hobby. Hold on, let me think of that one. Okay, on Saturdays, I really like going to the farmer's market, and that's something I've been doing like ritually with my mom. What I really like doing is actually like picking things from the farmer's market, like fresh produce, because I like to make charcuterie boards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That's so you go and you just pick all the fresh stuff and you go home and you just make that, and that's like lunch.
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's different. That's neat. Was a couple years ago. It was a couple years ago for the staff Christmas party. Clayton made a Christmas tree charcuterie board.
Oh, that's so
It took
nice.
him like 27 hours. I'm not sure what he was doing in there the whole time.
27 hours. 27 hours.
It took him a while, but it looked cool. Yeah. Do you make designs, or you just slap it on the board and just?
No, there's like a way to lay it out and present it, and what you should and shouldn't put on there. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And
there's
certain
not.
things don't touch. You know, shouldn't have this
yeah.
next to that.
Yeah, certain combinations, things that taste
What's
better
your favorite
together.
thing on the charcuterie board?
I'm gonna have to say any sort of prosciutto. I like
Okay.
prosciutto.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Or
Okay.
brie. I like
Brie. Oh,
Yeah.
Fancy cheese.
Fancy.
Okay, so what's something that like we would be surprised if we learned about you that you're proud of?
Ooh. That I'm proud of.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Like your fancy socks?
Yes. So okay, I'm actually very
I was kind of kidding.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Something that I am very proud of is my sock collection.
Okay.
I have very cool socks that I sometimes wear to work. Today I'm not wearing them. Today was dressed to impress, so I'm wearing regular socks. Decided to be sophisticated. But
How's that working out?
I'm very sad right now. Devastated, can't show it on camera. But I have a very cool sock collection. So if you ever see me, you can always ask what socks I'm wearing. They're usually pretty cool.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I used to wear just plain old socks, gym type socks and stuff. And then when I went to UC Davis, I was never really a good student, and it was a lot of work for me to like be able to study at that level and succeed. And my wife kind of too, and she went to UC Davis as well. And so on days that we had exams, we would wear fancy socks, and she dubbed them power socks. So they were our power socks on those days. Now we both have huge collections of just, different socks and stuff like that. But that's really cool.
Yeah, Pier 39, San Francisco. There's a sock store. It's
Yes.
iconic.
Yeah.
They have some of the best socks.
Yeah, I think they have one. Is it called Iconic? Is that what it's called?
No, I said
Oh,
it's iconic.
Got it. There's one up in Lake Tahoe that is just it's a huge store, and it's floor to ceiling socks of every kind, every movie, everything. I mean, Heinz ketchup socks if you want Heinz ketchup socks. There's SpongeBob, every cartoon. It's just insane how many there are. So cool. All right, if you want to know about Ariana's special socks, ask Ariana about her special socks. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. We're really happy to have you on the team. You guys now need to have a great rest of your Wednesday. We're here tomorrow serving a special treat. So if you're thinking, maybe I'll take a 4-day weekend, yeah, I would not suggest that just because you're gonna miss out on a special treat tomorrow. Yeah, so cool stuff tomorrow, special treat. Then Friday is the 4th of July. Program is closed. You all need to have a very safe 4th of July though, please. If you are out and about around fireworks or whatnot, please be safe and have a good weekend. Stay cool, stay hydrated, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you next week on Monday with Morning Routine. Yeah? All right, guys, take care.